Hello, Han. Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry for what happened. But don't worry. I'm just gonna extend our class tonight. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. So let's continue. Okay. All right. So again, listen and repeat the words.
Pronunciation. Activity 5. Listen and repeat the words.
1. Cantonese. 2. Taiwanese. 3. Japanese. 4. Portuguese. 5. Employee. 6. Adoptee. 7. Addressee. 8. Interviewee.
Now it's your turn to read this again.
Yes. 1. Cantonese. 2. Taiwanese. 3. Japanese. 4. Portuguese. 5. Employee. 6. Adoptee. 7. Addressees. 8. Interviewee.
Okay, that's good. Now mark the stress in the underlined words. Then listen and repeat the sentences. Can you still remember how to put stress on a word?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So we have 5 numbers here. And again, please mark the stress in the underlined words. So first, for number 1, we have Chinese. Number 2, refugee. Number 3, trainee. Number 4, Japanese. And number 5, guarantee. Trainee. Now please mark on the screen.
I'm done.
All right, so let's see. Before you read it again, let's check it first. So for number 1, Chinese. Very good. Number 2, refugee. Very good. Number 3, trainee. Good job. Number 4, Japanese. And number 5, guarantee. Okay, very good. Now, please listen to the audio and repeat.
Yes.
Pronunciation. Activity 6. Mark the stress in the underlined words. Then listen and repeat the sentences.
1. 1/5 of the people in the world are Chinese.
2. A refugee is a person who is forced to leave a country.
3. My daughter is a trainee.
4. Japanese is the language of Japan.
5. This printer has a 2-year guarantee.
Now it's your time to read this.
1. 1/1 of the people in the world are Chinese. 2. A refugee is a person who is forced to leave a country. 3. My daughter is a trainee. 4. Japanese is the language of Japan. 5. This print 2 years.
Okay, hold on. Can you please read this again?
1/5.
Good job. Please read number 5.
Yes. This printer has a 2-year guarantee.
Again, guarantee.
Guarantee.
Very good. Okay, so let's review again. Grammar. Complete the sentences with the correct forms of the verbs. Present simple, present continuous, or present perfect. So as you can see, we have the words on the brackets. So you have to correct this in their form. Okay? So we have 6
Yes.
numbers. So I will give you time to think of your answer. Just please write your answer on the screen.
Yes.
Number 1, the famous Sydney Opera House blank as an arts center since 1973. Number 2, there are about 750 million English speakers in the world, and this number blank fast. The Statue of Liberty in New York is a monument which blank freedom. Number 4, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland together blank the United Kingdom. Number 5, America blank Thanksgiving Day on the 4th Thursday of November since 1864. And number 6, New Zealand blank divided into the North Island and the South Island.
I'm done.
Alright, let's check your work. Number 1, has served. Number 2 is increasing. Number 3 symbolizes. Number 4, form. Number 5 has celebrated. And number 6 is. Now, please read this.
Yes. 1. The famous Sydney Opera House has served as an arts center since 1973. To there are about 750 million English speakers in the world, and this number is increasing fast. 3. The State of Liberty in New York is a monument which symbolizes freedom. 4. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland together from the United Kingdom. 5. America has celebrated Thanksgiving Day on the first Thursday of November since 1864. 6. New Zealand is divided into the North Island and the South Island.
Okay, hold on. Can you please read this again?
The States of Liberty,
Statue of Liberty.
Statues of Liberty,
Mm-hmm. This one, please read.
Ireland,
Okay, island, because I heard earlier was Iceland. So again, it's island. It's silent S. Okay.
yes,
Mm-hmm. Now let's continue. Four of the underlined verbs in the passage are incorrect in tense. Find and correct them. So, for example, visit, have visited. This is number two. So, please correct, find and
yes,
correct the others. So, California is home to the most iconic theme park in the world, Disneyland. Over 670 million people visit it since it opened in 1955, and the number increases fast. Different kinds of entertainment are provided throughout the park. Mikey's Sound Station Parade, the most popular event, has celebrated music from famous Disney films. In the parade, well-known Disney characters march along the street, either on floats or on foot. They are dancing along with the music, greet visitors, talk with children, and pose for photos. Everybody is welcome to join in the fun. So again, we have four verbs that is incorrect, and you have to find them and you have to correct them. Just like in number two, visit, have visited.
yes. I'm done.
All right, let's see. Increases is increasing. Very good. Celebrates and dance. Wow, very good. Now, can you please read this together with the correct verbs?
Yes. California is home to the most iconic theme parks in the world, Disneyland. Over 670 million people have visited it since it opened in 1955, and the number is increasingly fast. Different kinds of entertainment are provided throughout the park, making sound sessional press the most famous events. Celebrates music from famous Disney films. In the press, well-known Disney characters march along the streets, either on foot or on foot. They dance along with the music, greet visitors, talk with children, and pose for photos. Everybody is welcome to join in the fun.
Okay, what about you, Han? Do you want to go to Disneyland?
Yes,
Mm-hmm. What do you think is the most amazing part in Disneyland that you can imagine?
I don't know. I have heard that, but I never see.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's fine. All right, so again, another activity. Do the quiz and choose the correct answers. So we have numbers and we also have letters you can choose. So I want you to circle the letter of your choice to complete the sentences. So we have 8 numbers here. Can you please answer this? But can you please read
Yes,
this together with your answer?
I raise it or circle.
Okay. Just please read and I will be the one who's gonna put circle on the letters.
Yes. One, Australia and New Zealand are both surrounded by the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Two of the countries, Australia is the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
Three, the capital of New Zealand is Wellington.
Mm-hmm. Wellington.
Four, for the USA is the most did I don't know how to pronounce.
Diverse.
The USA is the most diverse in geography and climate.
Mm-hmm.
Five,
Niagara.
Niagara Falls is a spectacular waterfall in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Six, six, Canada is closest to the North Pole.
Mm-hmm.
Seven, a kilt is the traditional garments for Scottish men.
Garment again.
Garment.
And the last number.
It. This animal, the koala, is the symbol of Australia.
Let's see. Number one, Australia and New Zealand are both surrounded by the sea. Number two, of these countries, Australia is the youngest. Number three, the capital of New Zealand is Wellington. Number four, the USA is the most diverse in geography and climate. Number five, Niagara Falls is a spectacular waterfall in Canada. Number six, Canada is closest to the North Pole. Number seven, a kilt is the traditional garment for Scottish men. And number eight, this animal, the koala, is a symbol of Australia. Wow, very good. What about in Vietnam? What animal, or do you have an animal that symbolizes Vietnam?
No.
But uh, like, what do you call this? What is the famous place in Vietnam? The
Famous place, I think it have many places.
but which one is the most famous one? Do you know?
Maybe no.
But I only heard about Da Nang. I think Da Nang is really one of the famous
Yes.
tourist spot in Vietnam. Have you been to Da Nang?
Yes.
And do you think Da Nang is really one of the beautiful place in Vietnam?
Yes, I think Da Nang is a world city to stay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So we have again a passage here. Discuss the questions, then read the passage. So before we start with the question, let's read the passage first. Can you please read this?
Yes.
And make sure to
Collins is in the north of Great Britain.
continue.
It's famous for its rich cultures as well as its amazing natural beauty. Visitors to this land can spend endless days exploring its historic centuries of castles. But be aware, legend says that some of them are haunted by ghosts. Fans lovers can experience its world famous festivals, the Highlands Games, where they can enjoy new unique Scottish activities such as piping, drumming, and dancing. They can also see traditional sports or drink whiskey with the local people, driving towards bars, green pastures, or boating on scenic lakes or lodge are other attractions that Scotland offers. The great people of these legendary legendary lands have also given many of the world's important inventions like the telephones, the televisions, penicillins, and the raincoat. Edinburgh, the capital, was the first city in the world to have its own fire bridge in 1824. Edinburgh University welcomed the first female medical student in Great Britain in 1869.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Again, please read this.
Castles,
Castles. One more time.
castle,
Uh, it's silent T. Castles.
castles,
Very good. One more time.
castles,
Very good. This one.
a word,
Aware.
aware,
Mm-hmm. One more time.
aware,
Mm-hmm. This one.
truth,
Through.
true,
Mm-hmm. Again.
true,
Okay. This one.
voting on scenic,
It's boating on cynic.
is voting on scenic,
Very good. This one. Brigade.
brigade,
Mm-hmm. One for the last time. Please read this.
castles,
Mm-hmm. This one.
aware,
Mm-hmm.
ghost,
Mm-hmm.
truth,
Mm-hmm.
voting on scenic,
Mm-hmm.
brigade,
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. So again, where is Scotland?
Scotland is in the north of Great Britain.
Mm-hmm. And what is this land famous for?
It's famous for its rich culture as well as its amazing natural beauties.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
And visitors to the lands can spend endless days exploring its histories, centuries of castles,
Again, it's castles, not castles. All right, so very good.
castle,
Scotland is in the north of Great Britain, and any or all of the and also it is famous for its rich and unique culture as well as its amazing natural beauty, its historic castles, its traditional festivals, and its whiskey. It is also famous for various inventions. So now, can you still remember the details of Scotland, right?
yes,
So, is Scotland famous for its rich culture?
yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. And what might you see while you are exploring a castle?
Why I am exploring a castle,
Mm-hmm.
I might see its historic centuries,
Uh-huh. Based on the passage, you might see a ghost because they said that castle is like a haunted building, right? And number three,
Yes.
what are some activities you can see at the Scottish Highland Games?
At the Scottish Highland Game, some activities I can see is drumming, dancing, and piping.
Uh-huh, very good. Piping, drumming, and dancing. Number four, what were some of the things invented by the Scots?
Is televisions,
Mm-hmm.
telephone, and the raincoat.
The telephone, television, penicillin, the raincoat. Very good. And lastly, when was the first fire brigade in the world created?
It was created in
Mm-hmm.
24.
24, 24 of
Yes,
20, uh-huh. Can you
18 and 24.
very good. It's 18 and 24. Very good. All right. So, Han, since it's already our time, we have to end it here. And for now, I'm not going to give you a homework. So just enjoy the rest of the night and see you again. Night.
Bye.